Antonio Baez with AB Boxing News, and welcome to the Boxing Blog. Top Rank had on ESPN, main event, Beltran versus Moses at 135, and basically the result was Beltran winning. The judges had it 117, 111, which is ridiculous, and two other judges had it 116, 112. It was a close fight, could have gone either way. My personal opinion, the cards were definitely not, accurate. 117, 111 is crazy, and 116, 112, even that. The fight was very close. His jab was definitely efficient. They say Beltran landed the better shots. I thought at 115, 113 could have gone either way. In the UK, we had the World Boxing Super Series. We had Groves versus Eubanks Jr., the biggest fight of Eubanks Jr.'s career, and Groves pulled off the win and definitely gave Eubanks Jr. a boxing lesson, and many were surprised, and even myself. I thought going into this fight, I questioned how much Groves had left in the tank, and I thought that Eubanks, because of his youth, and I thought that this will be his moment, but he definitely got outboxed, and Groves pulled off the win, and impressive, and advances to the next part of the World Boxing Super Series. In Las Vegas, we had Danny Garcia versus Brandon Rios, and Danny started a little slow. Brandon was definitely game and showed up to fight, and it was a good fan-friendly fight into the ninth round when Danny Garcia caught Brandon, kind of being lazy, and caught him with a huge right hand and devastating shot, and dropped him, and most people wouldn't be able to get up, but Brandon has heart and he's a warrior, so he got up, but Kenny Bayless told him to move forward, and it looked like Brandon was a little still dazed from the shot, so the fight was called off and Danny won. And the co-main event, Benavidez fought Gavril, the rematch, but this time around it was not close. Benavidez definitely gave Gavril a boxing clinic and just basically pounded him. He won every round. It was definitely a beating. And what's next for Benavidez, I'm not sure, but he's in a great division. So hopefully, we'll see the best coming fights as far as him, and hopefully he'll be in better fights. And as far as Danny, after the fight, Thurman's ringside. Danny wants the rematch, but we're waiting on Thurman because May 19th is his get back fight, from his injury, and maybe at the end of the year he fights Sean Porter or Danny Garcia. And backstage, Porter and Thurman had a heated confrontation. They had to be separated, and Danny actually was inside the ring, and Sean came in and was definitely calling out Danny, and it was definitely must-see TV, and they definitely were getting heated. And even announcer Jim Gray, he was trying to get everything calmed down, and he kind of just kind of told Sean Porter and his father Kenny Porter, get out the ring, and everybody was shocked, and definitely Danny and Sean Porter is a fight that the fans want to see, and Danny was definitely game and not backing down for him, and Sean was definitely calling him out. So is that a fight we could potentially see later on? I believe so. I mean, it's a great fight. Seems like Danny wants to fight, and Sean definitely wants to fight. So as long as they can make the deal happen, and the money's right for both guys, why not make the fight happen? Boxing is it's not just the best versus the best, and it's not just let's fight. Boxing's a lot of politics going on. So the fight fans need to understand that we have to understand the politics of boxing. We can't just expect great fights to happen right away. It took years for Pacquiao Mayweather, an example.